Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Well, I've been away for a while, but it's not because I've just been sitting on the couch eating bonbons. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I've been away from the podcast because, frankly, on top of my teaching duties, I have been immersed in a new project with my own imprint, which is called Altitude Press. And the project is our first anthology, our inaugural anthology, which I came up with the concept for this anthology in winter, sometime last winter, this past winter. And by March, I was really thinking about, I want to put together an anthology, and I had to think about what was going to be in it. I decided it would be a flash fiction anthology because it's sort of a good way to start something like this. I thought sort of those bite-sized chunks for a new project. So I put out the call on social media for writers who would be willing to send me their flash fiction. And I wanted it to be themed. And I was thinking about upcoming holidays and upcoming dates and a timeline that would hopefully be doable for me to do this and for those helping me to do this. And it turned out that I was thinking July 4th, we have 4th of July, Independence Day coming up. So why don't I do an anthology that's not too narrowly themed? I don't want to make it necessarily a 4th of July anthology, but what if I did, independence? That would be a theme. And I thought freedom. Let's do a freedom themed anthology for the 4th of July. So the result has been published. It is now available on Amazon. It's called Freedom Flash, a collection of very short freedom themed stories. And that's it. Yeah, I was trying to remember the whole title. But it's Freedom Flash. You can find it under my last name, McInnes. And it has wonderful authors. We have R.D. Smith. We have Phil Barnard, Brian Sluga, Giancarlo Vanzini. We have some amazing stories in there. It's very reasonably priced, and I'm just super excited. So now, of course, on top of everything else going on, we're dealing with a move. We're dealing with teaching, we're in all sorts of things, just the normal day-to-day stuff, right? We can all relate to that. On top of that, I'm already thinking about my next anthology that I want to put out. So if you're interested in this, if you're a writer of flash fiction, a short story writer, and this is something that you think, ooh, I'd like to be a part of this, keep an eye out on the Altitude Press social media platforms. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then of course we have a website. It's altitude-press.com. But keep an eye out for our call to submissions, and I'll try to also put another video out about that too, to give people a heads up. I'm thinking, okay, what's coming up about 6 months from now? We've got the holidays coming up. I'm thinking of doing a Christmas anthology. I don't want to make it too broad or too narrow, so we'll see. It's still in the planning stages. But anyway, that's our news. And again, Altitude Press, find us online, and we'd love to follow you back and retweet your stuff. But check out these wonderful stories by these authors if you are so inclined. We'd sure love it. All right, I'll be back soon with a regular Groovy Writer episode. Okay, bye.